Hello, my name is Jack Wheeler-Barajas, and for my policy review, I chose to study the water policy of Douglas County. Now, Douglas County is a county that composes the southern area of the Denver metro area, and pictured here is Castle Rock. It's quite diagnostic of the characteristics of this county. Note the scattered single-family homes across the landscape, the distinct scar of I-25 and the rail lines, and then little clusters of more dense infill and clusters of commercial spaces. This area is very urban, and it is expected, per the state demographer, to continue to grow from its current population of about 380,000 to more than 400,000 by 2040. And that, of course, means more water will be needed. However, note in this photo there are no reservoirs or visible streams or surface flows. And that is because Douglas County is hyper-reliant on groundwater. They source all of their water from the Denver Aquifer system. Here is Castle Rock that lies on top of the upper Dawson Aquifer within the system. And you can see the outline of Douglas County here. And I wanted to also show this photo that details more of the municipalities within the area. It is very urban, but all of these areas on the southern part of the shaded gray area rely on that groundwater. And that groundwater is supplied by the South Metro Water Supply Authority. And the utilities of the municipalities purchase their water from this water supply authority. And this is its jurisdiction, the authorities. And all of these municipalities rely on that groundwater. And the groundwater is highly regulated by the state to maintain a healthy water table of the Denver Aquifer Basin. Parker and Castle Rock both sued the state recently, saying that they should be able to use as much water as they would like up to the old rules, the limit set by old rules. The Colorado Supreme Court said no, the new rules recently implemented, saying they must abide by them. They cannot withdraw at their pleasure. And it's a reflection of the fact that the policy of these municipalities is divorced from their water availability reality. And so you have this splintered area of governance, and there is no county-wide policy to direct future use, securing future water supplies. All of the municipal utilities really rely on the SMWSA master plan, which projects a large increase in surface flows, reuse and recapture, and also water from the WISE project, which is a collaboration with Denver Water and Aurora Water. There are no details about how this will be executed, and even the proposed projects of building more reservoirs in Weld County, which is north of here, and piping the water down, there are no details about stakeholders, action items, milestones. It's all just reliant on this world where there's water in the future. And so the current conditions reflect a splintered and scattered water planning landscape in Douglas County, hyper reliant on non-renewable groundwater. There are no guaranteed surface flows in the future, and there are no concrete policy details about how they will secure a sustainable water future. So given all of this, I have proposed that there be a county-wide water department that would lead sustainability efforts in tandem with the SMWSA. And that this new policy would also tie water availability with development. That new development has to be tied with guaranteed sustainable water availability. And I'm really pulling from the successes that we're seeing out of the Phoenix active management area. Within that active management area, they implemented both command and control and incentive programs to reduce water consumption, from converting high water use landscapes to low water use landscapes, audits of water infrastructure, and rebates to customers to acquire hyper water efficient appliances. Those, coupled with some strict command and control policies on water irrigation, have resulted in Phoenix maintaining its water use over the last 20 years with massive population growth. So I believe that by focusing water policy decisions on one entity, and that entity provides both incentive and command and control programs inspired by the Phoenix AMA that Douglas County will be able to attain the future that it wants. Douglas County wishes to continue the development pictured in this photo, but right now their water reality does not support that. And without concrete policy details and a centralized planning effort, their future will not be realized. Thank you so much for your time and attention in this presentation.